Yeah. Hold up. Hey. Man, what it is? It's your boy Drag with the CEO, man. I got the ski mask on. Y'all see I got this ugly thermal on because it's cold in here, y'all. I said this before, my APU. My heat on my APU did not work. I just have yet to get it fixed because it ain't never been that cold for real, in the truck for real. And I got my little heater, but that's not doing the job no more. Like, it's 20 degrees out here. Like, this is not doing the job no more. So when I go on home time for Thanksgiving, I do plan to drop it off in PA to get it fixed, and a bunch of other stuff that's need to be fixed. Like the in-transit heat, that need to be fixed. But y'all, this video is brought to y'all today to tell y'all how I got started with Prime Ink, bro. Because there's a lot of people asking how I got started with Prime Ink and how long it take and stuff like that. So I'm here to explain it to y'all all like that. This may be a short video depending on how slow or how fast I talk. And yeah. So the first thing I did was the first thing I did, I was talking to my cousin. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up on the phone too. Talking to my cousin, right? That's how I got introduced to Prime Ink. Talking to my cousin. He told me he was training. I was like, I want to do that too. So therefore, he told me the website is primeink.com. You want to get started with Prime Ink, go to primeink.com, right? Type that in. Prime Ink, P-R-I-M-E-I-C-K. That's how you do it. .com. You're going to get this right here. This how it's going to look. If it don't look like this, you on the wrong thing. You feel me? I don't know. You typed in I-N-K, but I-N-C. Incorporated. All right. You're going to do that. Then you're going to hit this driver application. We'll click that real quick. Boom. It's going to give you some stuff. You feel me? It's going to give you some information that you need to know. All of this. Once you go on the website, you can read all of that. You're going to hit next. Now, listen. Once y'all finish the application, they going to hit you. They going to call you back in like 2 days. Like ASAP. So, and you ready? Make sure that you ready to go through with this process, bro. You know, because I don't know if they like me, but I don't like my time being wasted, you know. So, make sure you ready for this. They going to call you ASAP. I didn't even know that. Usually, you apply for a job, they call you like a week later, or you got to call them to check in. Nah, you apply, they going to call you ASAP. They want you to drive for them. They want to help you succeed in life. They want to help you get your CDL so you can work for them and drive for them. At least for a year. All right, so once you apply, they're going to call you in like 2 days. They're going to give you the step-by-step on how to get your permit. Now, I do know as of February 7th, 2022, some new rules and regulations went into effect. And now you got to take a class to even, before you can take your permit. I'm sorry, I don't know nothing about that. I got my CDLs before that new rule went into effect. So I can only tell y'all my experience. I called, boom, they called me. They told me they gave me the 2 apps. Let's see what these apps is real quick. All right, so y'all, my phone was being down, so I took pictures of it from my iPad. All right, the first app that you need to do to study, they probably tell you this in class or not, but you know, you want to get started early. You want to do DMV Practice Test Genie. You see, I already had that downloaded, so you know I ain't just telling you just download any app. This is the app. This is one of the apps that I used already. This app was cool. I appreciate both of these apps. The other app is CDL Prep Test by ABC. These apps, they work, like they really work. I can't remember which one. Both of them got direct answers to the test. So like when you go in there, you take your test, and you go in there, you take your written test. These are going to be the same exact questions with the same exact answers. The only thing, it may be like one word off, because they're going to try to throw you off. But pretty much, it's the same questions with the same answers, bro. That's how I passed my test. I remembered the answers. Bro, I studied, bro. I started studying December. No, I started studying October. I didn't have to take my test until January because that's just how long. That's when I got finished studying and I felt comfortable and ready to take it. And then once I was ready, I had to wait for the to get an appointment into my stuff called an NVA. I don't know how long y'all gonna take or whatever. That was a little bit, I guess, during COVID and stuff like that, so it took a little longer. But yeah, those are the 2 apps that you want to use. They're gonna really help you out. Keep using those. Keep studying. Like, one of them got like over 600 questions. Study all of them. Study all of them in the fields that you need. Those 2 apps really gonna help you. Like, I flew by that test. Like, as soon as I read the question, bro, the answer just came to me just like that. Very easy. Overall, my experience, I got started in October. That's when I first started studying. And I got my CDL January the 28th. I went up to Prime Inc. They're going to send you to me. I live in Maryland. So the places one they could send me to was PA. That's the one I asked to go to. PA, right? So I went to Princeton, PA. I was up there for a month. They put me in a hotel. They do not pay you, well, they give you a loan of $200 a week. They say use it for food or whatever, but hey, if you got some extra money on the side where you can just, or you need to pay some bills with that, you can, but just remember, you got $200 to eat. So if you use them $200 to pay your bills, then you can't eat. But, you know, if you got some extra money, then yeah, imagine you can be up there for a month. They're gonna give you $200 a week. The first 3 weeks is gonna be training, and then that 4th week, you're gonna have your scheduled tests. It's 3 parts. It's three parts. When you go out there and take your CDL test, it's 3 parts. One test is the pre-trip. You gotta do your pre-trip. That's gonna be a lot to learn, but once you got it, it's easy. And you only need to pass 60% of it. You only need to know 60% of it. You can get the rest of I think it's like one whole part of the truck wrong. And as long as you get 60% of it, you're good, and you're gonna pass that pre-trip, okay? And most of the stuff is the same stuff. It's like repetitive. You just gotta keep saying it over and over. They're gonna tell you the photograph, whatever. They're gonna tell you what you need. They're gonna tell you up there. They're gonna tell you what to download out there. So the first part is the pre-trip. Then you have the backing up. Okay. Wait, no. Yes, the parking. You're gonna get the backing up part, and it's gonna be straight back into these cones. Then you got a parallel park. No, it's backing out straight. Then you gotta I forgot what that's called, but you gotta move the truck over like this. Truck is straight. Move the truck over like this, then like that, and then back it out. Boom. Then you either gonna get one or the other. For your final part of that test, you're gonna get one or the other. You either gonna do a parallel park, back up in that spot like that, or you gonna do an alley dot, and I just turn the truck like this. I was lucky enough to get the parallel parking because I could not get that alley dot for nothing. I could not get that alley dot for nothing, bro. I kept failing. I kept messing up. I was praying to God that when I took my test, I got the parallel parking, and God answered my prayers because I got a parallel park and I got my CDLs. But that's the second part. Third part, you gotta do your final part is you're gonna do the road test. Make sure you pay attention to them signs, man. Make sure you're going the speed limit. And do not let that trailer hit no curve. Once that trailer hit the curve, it's over. And if you're going over a turn and you feel like you need to drive on those white lines to make the turn, you need to do what's necessary. Because that trailer hit that curve is over for you. It's over. Okay. Those are the 3 parts that's gonna be on your test. And I think you could fail each one 3 times. Okay, so you got 3 times for the backing up. You got 3 times for the parking, 3 times for the road, and 3 times for the pre-trip. You got this. You got this. It's set up for you to succeed, man. There's no reason why you should just be going home without your CDLs. There's no reason. If you go home and you can't do this, the truck driving just wasn't meant for you. But you got 3 times for each. You good. You Gucci, my guy. It's set up for you to see. Don't be scared. Have confidence in yourself, and you got it. You got it. That's it. So, I stood out there I went up there February 7th. I got my CDLs, and I left March the 7th. I came home for like 2 months. Yeah, I was getting, oh yeah. Once you pass your CDLs and get your CDLs, that's when you officially work for them. They start paying you $900 a month. Whoa, my fault. $900 a week, y'all. $900 a week, okay? That's before taxes. Then I was home for like 2 months. So I was eating. I was just eating, chilling, relaxing every day. All my friends going to work. I'm just over here getting paid for doing nothing. I loved it. Then one of the guys hit my phone. He was like, "Hey, we don't have a lot of reefer trainers right now available, but we do got Tinker." So I just said, "All right," and I went with the Tinker. That's how I'm in Tinker right now. I did practice in reefer, but now I'm in Tinker because the reefer took too long. So I waited like 2 months for them. Then I started my training. My training took about like, that was on like April to July. That was from April to July. I don't feel like counting how many months that is, but yeah, that was from April to July. I think that's 3 months. So yeah, it took 3 months for my training. That's and I had to do 25,000 miles. So I had to do, with Tinker is only 25,000 miles. With reefer is 30,000 miles. So I had to do 25,000 miles, but I ended up doing 30,000 miles anyway. And then I got dropped off into Springfield, Missouri, because they didn't have no Tinker training in in Princeton, PA. So I got dropped in Springfield, Missouri. Then they put me in this motel. It was cool, real. It was very clean. I didn't have any problems with it. They put me in that motel. Then you take some more classes over there. If you're doing the lease, you gotta take this business class. You gotta drive that simulation again. And they gonna feed you out there, but they gonna give you these free meal vouchers for like the first couple of days, so you can eat for free. After that, after the vouchers run out, that's just basically more like you waiting for your truck at that moment. Now you're just waiting for your truck to upgrade, and if they take too long, of course you're gonna run out of free meal vouchers. So then you gotta start using your own money. After you take those few classes, you meet your fleet manager and stuff like that. Then at that point, you're just waiting for your truck, and you chilling in the motel every day until they get a truck ready for you. If they have a truck ready for you, if you're a company driver and they have a truck ready for you, I believe you just gotta take it. If you're a lease operator, you have the option to say no, but then they stop paying you $900 a week, and who knows how long it may take for the next truck. I don't know. I'm not trying to discredit you from not saying no, but it'll point you away to not saying no, because you can. But I'm just saying, they say they stop paying you, and I don't know how long it take to have another truck ready. I don't know. But I just said yes to the first thing. This is a brand new International. And yeah, that's really it. You waiting for your truck, and then you get your truck. You get your fleet manager. You tell your fleet manager that you got your truck, and he's gonna push you on the road just like that. He's gonna give you your first load. Hey, and that's really it. The priming experience. And that's how I'm a trainer. Y'all got any questions? Y'all know y'all can drop them below, and I'll answer them. If I didn't cover anything, if I got knowledge on it and I know the answer, I'll answer it in the comments. Just let me know. And that's pretty much my training. Now I'm out here on the road. Let's go!